Hello and welcome. Let's tippy tap in and get you a message. Spirit, come through, please, with the truth told with love for my viewer. I'm going to start with circumstances, factors. This is a collective reading. I'm not sure yet what it's about. Let's find out. Spirit, tell me a little bit about what's going on with my viewer. These came out kind of like a cross. There's 4. I'm going to take all of them. Okay. Flexible and compromising. Manifesting. Cause. Facing and confronting. Okay, so you're going to have to be flexible, and compromising can mean like, I'm feeling like you have to face and confront something that might be difficult to face, about paying attention to the cause. Maybe you've been giving a lot of grace to someone, and that's not a bad thing, but I think you also have to hold them accountable if this involves another person, or if it's facing, confronting something you might not like or want to face, and paying attention to not the results of something, but what comes before the results, what might get you the results, and what might be standing in the way of the results you want. And it's about manifesting. There might be something that's interfering with your manifestations, or something you can do to help you manifest better. And we're also going to find out if something is manifesting for you that you might want. Okay. And whatever it is with this manifesting, you have the power to turn it whatever way you want to turn it. Okay. You have the power here. You can manifest what you want, but it is going to take being honest and looking at everything. All right. And then being flexible, compromising. Flexible also makes me think of like going with the flow, not fighting any energy. Maybe it's like the struggle is what might be getting in the way here. And I feel like that's a message to not struggle and let things flow, to go with the flow, to find ease in this situation. Okay, I have the tarot. Let's find out more. Come through, please, Spirit, with the truth told with love. My kitty cat's back there sleeping. Oh my, big stack. I'm gonna take the top and the bottom, whatever they are. Let's see. The top card was the World, closing out a cycle. You've gained a lot of experience and you're ready for a new chapter. It's the end of a journey and can lead into another. This little bunny is looking into this. It looks like a portal, and there's some flowers, some flames, and some water coming out of it. And it looks like they're holding 2 wands. Wands are about manifestation and the tools to create. It's also passion and action, which is also what this flame is about. And then flowers make me think of manifesting and growing. And flowers need care. There's a little heart on this flower. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a heart there on the flower. So it's about your passion and love, nurturing, and really taking care of your manifestations and what's going to help. This is also growth for you, what's going to help you grow in the ways that you want and to grow what you're passionate about, your dreams, your manifestations. And there's music here. You might be getting signs through music, or maybe the music can help you get in a good energy, or work through some things that might have been keeping you down, like maybe music, even if it's not like uplifting, happy, like sometimes, like I really love myself, I really love like those kind of music, the songs about like pain or sadness or even anger. Like it's helpful to process things sometimes. So maybe music will help you integrate your journey that you've been on. And the water is flowing to this little bunny here. That's your intuition and your emotions going with the flow, like I said. Very nice. Okay, and stepping into a new portal, into somewhere. There's a lot of possibilities here. Like it's a lot of different elements. The earth, fire, water, and then I guess this blank space could be the air. There's a lot of possibilities over there. Next came the Queen of Coins reversed. Maybe you haven't been feeling stable or nurturing yourself, and that's needed. Maybe you need some love for yourself and getting yourself back in a state of stability in all the ways, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever you've been feeling unstable about, anything that might need some care and attention. I'm noticing the little baby bunny, the small bunny, or maybe it's like a little, like a sidekick bunny, like a pet, or just a supportive energy at your feet. So first I thought if it's a child, like the youthful side of you, or something you want to give birth to, your creation. Bunnies are they're very fertile and also like the symbols of like following the white rabbit. Maybe look up the symbol of a rabbit, a white rabbit. And there's roses all over this, 2 stars. And I think you have supportive energies around you always. I don't know if I thought of pet really strongly, like maybe you have a pet spirit that wants you to know that they're with you. Two more came out just now. King of Swords reversed, Temperance reversed. I feel like you've been disconnected from spirit and they want to connect with you. They want you to have faith. And this is also about impatience. Maybe you've been having some frustration, some upset about timing. And this is calling you to be patient and go with the flow. There's a lot of water in the Temperance card. There's water here, and she's alchemizing with the water, alchemizing your emotions, transforming them into something, using them as a source of power. So for example, like anger is often like a no-no to some people. They try to avoid it or think it's bad or feel shame around it. But it's also a fuel. It can motivate you to action. It tells you a lot about when something is not right for you, and it wants you to take action. So something about alchemizing your emotions. If you're impatient and feel like something needs to happen, what can cause that? What's the action that can be taken to help get things moving or speed things up or create some kind of a change that's going to lead to the effect? Okay. I'm also seeing a lot of fish down here at the bottom. I think fish are symbols of like prosperity, luck, good fortune. If you want to look that up as a symbol, you can. And then we had Knight of Swords reversed, which is about a lack of movement. Maybe it's also thoughts, like maybe your thoughts are getting in the way here. Having a bad attitude that's working against you, negative thoughts. The way you're looking at something can be keeping you in an energy that's not very useful right now. There might be better ways to look at things that will help clear up the action, move you from this to this clear-headed, action-taking, motivated and logical person. But don't forget the emotions part. Don't get too logical. Your emotions are important as well. Okay, so something about your thoughts, mental energy is keeping movement from happening. Maybe some communication. If this is about, involving another person, there's something with the communication that's not going well, getting in the way of progress, miscommunication, not listening, not understanding each other, or even just not communicating at all, not making progress in this relationship if it's about that. Well, let's keep going. Yeah, I was drawn to this confrontation card, thinking about if there's another person and the compromising. There might not be, you and this person might not be on the same team. You got to get yourself on the same team against the problem instead of against each other. I have another deck and I want to know about the world, please. The King, King of Wands reversed. This is again about not taking action. It's like the Knight and the King are giving me masculine energies that are centered around not taking action. Masculine is just the action-taking energy as well. So it might not literally be a male person. It might be your masculine, if whatever your gender identity is. And then the female energy, the woman energy, feminine, is about the nurturing, the Queen of Coins reversed. Okay. King of Wands. This guy, he looks kind of like a Frankenstein. It says natural born leader. He has a castle back there, but he's very much in the shadow. Yeah, I'm noticing the red and that He's very dark. It's like, I feel like it's the shadow aspects of the King of Wands, someone being in their shadow, this masculine side, maybe being impatient, stubborn, inflexible, impulsive, not being patient, not going with the flow, not being flexible. And they're turned away from their castle. And yeah, upright, it's the natural born leader, and this way, it's not a good leader. Someone's not being very wise. They're not taking wise actions or any actions at all. And they're not working towards this castle, building this castle, maintaining this castle. And then maybe Frankenstein's monster might be a message. Okay, that came out under the world. The lesson is about that. The chapter that needs closed is about that. Okay. Queen of Coins reversed. We have 2 for her. The one that fell upright is, who are you? 4 of Swords. Deep in meditation, ready for combat. You're not, it's reversed, so it's, you haven't been meditating or at rest. You haven't been restoring. Yeah, I'm getting this is you. That you need to have self-care and regain your stability through this, taking a break from all this, resting, doing, if you're doing nothing, make it like a productive, restorative non-action that will help prepare you to take the right actions later. Meditating might be finding answers in silence and stillness, and then getting you ready. Doing this, it says getting ready for combat. Taking this break and this rest and thinking, getting your thoughts sorted are going to help you with the confrontation, manifesting, and getting able to compromise and be flexible. Compromising is about giving and taking, identifying the needs and a solution to meet everybody's needs. If this involves another person, you both express your needs and then you come up with solutions that both people agree to. And a good compromise is giving and taking and equal, and not about, well, it depends on the situation. Like if there's like abuse happening, you don't need to compromise there. If this is like, you know, sometimes in unhealthy relationships, sometimes, yeah, there is one person that is the one that needs to change and the other person's affected by it and not really doing anything wrong. So compromising doesn't always mean you have to give something up, but that other person has to be willing to change, right? Okay. So back to this lady, 4 of Swords reversed. Here it is upright if you'd like to take a look, and we'll move on. This coloring of the red and yellow is giving me being in your power. Red is passion. Yellow is following your soul urge and being in your power. Ooh, High Priestess. Very nice. So this is a following your intuition as well. You might have some gifts that are online or coming online, and you're being advised to listen to your intuition and your soul calling, your soul messages, maybe your heart space. I'm also thinking of this meditation. Maybe meditating will help you. She has the pomegranate and a ticket. Those might mean something to you. So that's a big part of getting back in your upright Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're stable and able to nurture yourself and others and prosperous and abundant, is going to have to do with this High Priestess energy and intuition and trusting yourself and having good rest that's going to help you get ready for battle. Okay. Temperance, please. King of Cups. Okay, this is a masculine that is upright and very emotionally mature. Good communicator, also intuitive. And this is action taking with your intuition, emotions, communication. He's got 3 propellers on him, little goggles. But the goggles are above his head, like on his forehead. Third eye, giving me third eye intuition, High Priestess vibes with that. And he's above this bullet train going somewhere. It's all like yellow. Very spiritual, powerful, power center in the soul, solar plexus. The master of his own heart. Have you mastered the lessons of your heart? Temperance is what spirit is, the message from spirit that they've been trying to get to you that you haven't been receiving. Something about mastering the heart and acting, the masculine. Acting on this knowledge that you will unlock inside your heart. And it's going to take you places very quickly. Your manifestations are going to come very fast once you get on this train, right? Well, he's above the train. He's like, can go wherever he wants. He doesn't have to stay on this rail, actually. But I think things are going to move quickly and you get to decide where to go. He has a jet, or yeah, I was going to say a jetpack, but it's the propeller thing strapped to his back. Huh. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry. Oh, sorry, it won't focus very good, but there he is. And if it is another person, then this is about temperance. Can be a love card. See these 2 cups being blended together, the waters blending together. It's reversed. So if this is a relationship, you're not blending right now. You're in conflict. The other person needs to be in this King of Cups and communicate with you and be a healthy, mature, emotionally intelligent and wise, action-taking person. Or else you're not going to blend well, okay? Knight of Swords reversed, please. Oh, this one tried to jump. I'm going to look. 7 of Swords. Ew. Being in this reversed Knight of Swords, this might be negative thinking, nasty, unhealthy communication, rudeness, inconsideration, callousness, being uncaring, being too logical, any of that. It's this energy of this is like very sneaky and sabotaging and deceptive. It's like hiding things that you need to see. I don't know if this is about talking yourself out of, like being in denial of something, hiding something from yourself, or if this is another person, it's about them not being honest, not being truthful, not facing the truth, not taking action on what they should be doing, and then stealing. Like, if this is like about this compromising, this is the energy of like being selfish and not being fair in this compromise and taking what isn't yours, or what you know, it's not fair to the other person, right? It's like kind of like stealing or taking advantage. Goblin energy. He's also green, and I'm thinking like jealousy or something. And then with the red eyes, like just looking at things very negatively. If this is you, it's advice not to be jealous or look at things negatively or in a way that makes you feel bad, that gets you out of your power and wanting what other people have. There's a rocket ship back there. It's red, like the lower self color. This rocket ship isn't taking off. I think this person wants to go somewhere, but they can't go up when they're in this energy. They're like turning away from what's gonna ascend them, what's gonna take them to new heights. They're like taking this stuff and running away from what could uplift them, right? That's not good. Okay. We're kind of long, so I'm gonna do I am gonna do messages, because I am feeling for some people it could involve a person, and if not, then you don't have to take this. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this is about a person, what are they thinking? I feel a magnetic pull towards you, and I accept you as you are. This person, if this is a person you're involved with or in separation with, I don't know. But if this is about a person, there is a magnetic pull towards you that they feel, and they accept you as you are. I think they know you're right. Well, let's get more messages, because I don't think they've been very agreeable with you. They do like how you are. They don't want you to change, but I think they're not stepping up or being a good partner to you. I don't think you're the problem in their mind, even if they act like you are. Oh gosh, how do I explain this? I think it's just about them not having the skills or knowing what actions to take to do what's best for this relationship. But they seem to have a very good opinion of you, attraction to you, acceptance of who you are. We are hurting each other. So maybe they like you a lot. They don't think you need to change, or they're accepting how you are in this moment, but they feel like you're hurting each other. I don't know if they think, it doesn't seem like they think they're the problem, but maybe they do. But it seems like they're just kind of like thinking that there's nothing that can be done and that you're hurting each other. They need to confront and change something then to stop this cycle. They need to see what the problem is and see what can be done and be on your team, and relationships team. I'm thinking of the IT Crowd, where they taught that scene about team. If you can't work as a team, you're fired. I love the IT Crowd. I want one more. Okay, two more. What else do they have to say? I just want what's fun and easy. Oh, okay. They know they have to do a lot of work and make a lot of changes to address the issue, and they don't want to because it's hard and it's not fun. Team, we're a team. I am with you. They want to, but they're just having some, I think, motivation problems and hiding something from themselves, self-sabotaging, maybe even doing mental gymnastics to kind of excuse their behavior. But there is a part of them that wants to work with you, right? They do value this relationship a lot, and they are on your side and they want to fix this issue with you. They don't want to give up on this. Advice for the viewer? Maybe just one or two. Advice. Receive, save, withhold. That's getting in the divine feminine to manifest effortlessly, to receive, be in the space where you're ready to receive. Save and withhold is like, maybe that's part of the compromising, is about keeping and protecting something, withholding something. I was thinking like withholding rewards, like don't reward bad behavior. What do you think when you see these words? Receive, save, and withhold. If this involves another person, I think they need to be the action taker here. This masculine reversed, and your job is to receive and to not reward their bad behavior and to not engage in any conflicts that are not, compromising, that are not productive. Don't give that any energy. And, only engage when they're willing to confront the problem, right? When they're willing to compromise and address the cause of this issue. And then if this is about you, there's two parts of you, the masculine and the feminine, that it's like the rest comes first and then the action comes after. And there's some thought work in this as well. And using your emotions, alchemizing them. And receiving. There's both action and receiving for you. I think the receiving, saving, withholding is about that resting state. And then also that flexibility and going with the flow I talked about, where you just receive what comes, being open, protecting your energy, save, withhold. Any other advice? Attend to problems in the unpleasant. There is some avoidance energy here that needs confronted. Attend to the problems in the unpleasant. What's in your control that you can address, and what can you... If something's out of your control, try to withhold your energy from that and just attend to what you can do about things that are problematic, and pay attention to what's very unpleasant for you and see how that's working against you. Don't avoid things just because they're unpleasant. You have to face them. There's a message there in the unpleasant. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Whenever you feel that something's unpleasant, there's a message there. It wants you to see something differently or do something differently about that thing that causes unpleasant feelings. Oh, one more. I'll take it. Listen, don't speak. This is about this intuition, meditating, getting good rest to prepare for battle. Listen, don't speak. If this is about your other person that you're involved with, it's about withholding your energy and engaging in conversations that are productive. Don't engage in this unhealthy communication with this person, or this like immature, mean kind of energy, or I don't know, their immature lack of effort, lack of efforting. Just kind of observe that. Don't engage. Don't reward bad behavior. Hold back your communication and say you want to address these problems when you're willing to be honest and compromise and have a healthy communication and be serious about this. And then listening is also like observing this person. And if it's like meditation, listening to these thoughts that are coming up when you're in that silence and working through that, just observing those and not chasing them, not feeding into them, just being neutral and acknowledging, okay, that's a thought about this or a feeling about that. But don't identify with it. Have some sort of like detachment and just notice what's on your mind, what's coming to you in that space. This is a question to ask yourself. What relationships hurt and hinder you? If this is a relationship, this is about them anchoring you somewhere, keeping you from moving. Number 29, they're hurting or hindering you in some way. If this is not about a relationship, then, and this reading is about yourself, then this is about how people influence you, the energies that surround you. Even a relationship with yourself. There's something about relationships in your life that can be improved with yourself and or others. Okay. Thanks for watching. Much love and take care.